Hey guys, it's Kentucky Anvil Man coming at you today on an absolutely beautiful Friday afternoon, evening. Out on Sporticus running a few errands today. I know I haven't put a video out in a couple of weeks. That's my bad. I've had quite a few personal things going on, you know, in my personal life I had to take care of, so videos was kind of on the back burner for the time being, but I'm back, and we're going to try to stick to the video a week schedule from here on out. But I don't know when y'all see this. It'll probably be after July 4th, after Independence Day, so I just want to wish everybody a happy, wonderful, I hope that you had an absolutely excellent Independence Day, didn't blow any fingers off, nothing like that. So anyway, what are we going to talk about today? How about here in Kentucky? As most of y'all know, I live in Eastern Kentucky. If you've watched my channel before, I've mentioned it several times. If you're new, now you know I live in Eastern Kentucky. Our governor, Mr. Andy Beshear, has decided that he's going to give a back-to-work bonus for people to come off of unemployment and go back into the world of employment. I can't remember if he said it was going to be $1,500 or $3,000. It's one of those two. I'm not real sure. But it is a definite thing. It is going to happen. And I guess it's a double-edged sword. I mean, you know, in one way it's a good thing, and in another way it's kind of a slap in the face to people, if you ask me. You know, all these people, all these essential workers, you know, the cops, the firefighters, the EMS personnel, whoever else had to work, you know, through the pandemic where nothing changed. You know, they couldn't sit at home and draw unemployment. They had to work because they were needed. You know, those people should be getting a bonus. That's just my personal opinion, you know. I am one of the essential workers. You know, I do work EMS, and for me, you know, I had to work through the pandemic. I had to take all the precautions, you know, wear the proper PPE when dealing with patients, and you know, honestly risk my damn life to get out there and take care of all this. You know, to take care of people that needed EMS care or needed to go to the hospital, you know, during this whole thing. There wasn't no such thing as, oh, well, I'm scared, I'm going to draw unemployment until this is over. No. I had to work because I was needed. Now, that being said, I'm not the only one that had to do that. You know, other people in other lines of work had to do that. And let's just face it, guys, you know, everybody that had to work through the pandemic was putting themselves at risk. If they had to deal with people, they were putting themselves at risk for catching COVID-19. And I'm sorry, but I think that deserves a little, you know, a little bit something other than calling us heroes, which, you know, thank y'all for that. That's awesome. But, you know, give these people a little bit of an incentive to show that, you know, hey, we see you. You know, give them $3,000. Just send them a $3,000 check to say thanks for putting your lives at risk. Thanks for putting your health and your family and, you know, everything else at risk. We see you and we appreciate you more than you know. You know, that would go a long way for people. I know me personally, I could use $3,000 like you wouldn't believe, you know. I'm not in a bad situation money-wise, but I'm not in a perfect situation money-wise, so yeah, $3 grand would be awesome. But instead, it's going to Joe Blow at the restaurant that decided he can make more on unemployment, which I'm not knocking him for drawing unemployment if he could make more. That's a government thing. But, you know, it's going to him for sitting at the house playing Xbox. You know, no, I don't think it's right. But I do suppose that something has to be done to get these people off the couch and back to work, and a little bit of an incentive, you know, to do it never hurts. So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that's bothering me bad. And, you know, the whole, I guess you could call it employment crisis, the whole labor crisis right now, where they're saying there's not enough people to fill these positions. Well, you know, employers treat their employees like dirt and expect them to stick around regardless, you know. No. You know, employees don't leave jobs. They leave supervisors. They leave bosses. And, you know, my whole thinking behind it is, you know, if we're in a hiring crisis right now in the United States of America, why wouldn't you treat your employees that you have like gold? You know, I mean, come on, guys, really. You know, I mean, around here, around my area, we're having a lot of trouble staffing restaurants right now. You know, restaurants are having to close down. They're having to operate on reduced hours or whatever. And I was told by a girl in a restaurant in the town that I work in, she told me that their other store, a 14-year-old and a 13-year-old was running the show. You know, they controlled the store because they couldn't find anybody else to work. So they would, you know, work the hours that they were legally allowed to work and then shut the store down for the rest of the day. That's pretty damn sad, guys, you know. I mean, in my opinion, fast food is not meant to be a career. It's meant to be a job. You know, there's nothing wrong with flipping burgers. I've done it. I've done it when I was laid off or in between EMS jobs, you know. I mean, I would do anything I could to earn $1. I'd do odd jobs. I'd flip burgers. I worked at KFC. I worked at Little Caesars when I was in college. I worked at a couple of other pizza joints when I was in college, you know, delivering pizzas. And guys, that's actually pretty good money. But once again, that's not meant to be a career. But, you know, people are starting to see that they can do better. They can make better money. I guess you could say they can make better money by doing less work. You know, the whole work smarter, not harder thing, people are finally starting to realize that. And these jobs that they left before the pandemic, they're not going back to because, you know, they may have been treated bad, or it may not have been the best job. You know, they may not have been able to earn the money that they could earn elsewhere. But, you know, that's what's going on right now. So if you know, my advice to you, if you're a boss, treat your employees right. You know, show them that you care and that you want them there. Or you just might find yourself without employees. But that's really all I want to talk about today, guys. I got a couple more errands that I have to run before I head to the Hacienda, or the Hacienda, I should say, the house. But I think my next video is going to be a loadout. You know, what I take when I go camping, my camping loadout, or it may be a loadout of what I carry on the bike every day. One of those two is what it's going to be. But when I decide what it's going to be, I'll Well, y'all will know because it'll be posted, I guess. So, but yeah, there's going to be some camping videos coming your way too. So I'm going to start the backyard series. That's going to be a different campground every time, you know, within a 100-mile radius of my home. Wow, that wind is horrible right now. But yeah, that's what it's going to be, guys. So till next time, y'all keep the dirty side down, keep between the ditches, be kind to each other. We'll talk to you next time. Goodbye.